Sex, Love, and Pain was one of those albums where I had been through a lot, heartbroken, all of those things. You know what I'm saying? Only a real man can say that. I was hurt. I had been beat down hard. I'd been abused. But you know, through all the years of just getting the music out and getting these feelings out, and it was almost a healing process these last 3 years doing all this good music and being able to talk about it. So now I'm at the point to where R&B for me is a little happier. It's got a little bit more celebration on it, a little bit more tempo to it.
You've been on my mind, hope you got some time for what I'ma put your body through. You've been talking fast.
Now or Never was very much so inspired by good energy. It's my part in the fight to keep real R&B alive. Most of my music just kind of reflects my life. I know what I feel, you know what I mean? And that's how I kind of do music now, based upon, my experience with it and how I feel. The inspiration is endless, you know what I mean? It's no one way or right way to do it, just whatever feels good.
It's real life music, it's real R&B. It's the thing that's kind of missing nowadays. A lot of people, I think, get caught into, selling fantasies and selling too much of one thing.
This album has really opened some doors and really crossed some lines that I hadn't crossed before. And so when you hear celebration, when you hear sex music, and when you hear "You Mean That Much," like you feel it, you know what I mean? You feel the good vibe and the appreciation and the understanding of where I am in my life right now. Ready to do it, baby. Soul Train Music Awards. Trying to get my shot. It all comes down to this, all these years of waiting, praying for an opportunity. Here's the opportunity, so I'm excited. I'm anxious. This is the moment you've been dreaming of right here. Getting the call for Soul Train for the emergency performance was amazing. When I finally got there and I just started seeing all of it come together, the production and the lights, and I'm at sound check and I'm like, man, this is really happening. I'm really gonna get the opportunity to, of course, in front of my peers, but I'm in a national stage to do my thing. I just said, what's up, to Ron Isley himself. He gave me that back. He don't be shaking everybody's hand, that's all I'm saying.
Guess what we gon' do tonight? Ain't nothing to think about. Girl, you're so incredible.
It was major for me, man. It was game changing for me. It was go hard or go home time. It was like, yeah, this is what all of these experiences, all of this from '98 up into this is what it all come down to. It's looking good. Hope y'all excited, man. This is Soul Train. I'm super excited, man. I'm like a kid in a candy store. I'm feeling very good before the show. As you see, I have on my slick bottoms. So now I'm backstage hosting. I'm talking to everybody and really flow. So now I feel like the Soul Train Awards is kind of about Tank, you know what I mean? Because I'm just moving and shaking and grooving and shaking hands, and you know what I'm saying? And all, and everybody's receptive to me. Everybody's like, Tank, what up, baby? What's going? It's that type of energy, and it made me feel great. You know what I mean? That BET, that Soul Train and Centric, that they extended that to me and helped set this thing in orbit in a whole nother way.
What do you think, bud?
Got a lady on the line.
Emergency is one of those songs where you know, we have our moments where we try and be clever, you know what I mean, where we try and kind of make you think you're singing about one thing and you're really singing about something else.
I got the sirens on. I'm running every light. She says she's home alone and needed in her life.
We had the track for months. Like I said, one of those times where we just had this track sitting there, like, what are we gonna do to this track? And so it finally hit us one day. I was like, what if a woman had an emergency? I mean, she just had a dire need, like she needed you to come through and really handle business. I mean, on some, she got the fire alarm right next to her bed and she's pulling the alarm, like it's that kind of emergency. And so we said, but let's write it like it's a real emergency. You know what I'm saying? The cop cars and the fire and, you know what I'm saying, having to resuscitate and all of these things. We just kind of flipped it, you know, took the real emergency, but, you know, we're really speaking on, you know, a woman's needs. You know what I mean? When a woman calls, you need to stop and drop everything.
Said I'm on my way, Captain save the day. I gotta do it, I gotta do it, I gotta do it. Emergency. Now it's a celebration. Yeah. Oh, girl, let's celebrate. Yeah, it's a celebration. Oh, girl, let's celebrate. Baby, tonight I'm yours.
I got to get on stage and do my thing, man. I got to be part of history, man. I got to sing with El DeBarge, Eric Benet, Bilal, Keisha Cole, P.o.B, Bryson. The list just continues, man. I'm just excited and blessed to be part of this whole thing, man. It's amazing, man. And, I ain't gonna cry. I don't be crying. I don't care. You know, so don't think. It's amazing. What else can I say? Now we gonna try to go somewhere and after party, y'all.
Celebrate, private after party. I can't wait to celebrate all up on your body. Baby, I'ma celebrate.
Tank, the R&B powerhouse, is back with his new album, Now or Never, with the smash hit Sex Music. Plus, Emergency. Available at Best Buy for $7.99 now.